Today I'm talking about the fragile democracies after World War I. Britain and France and other European countries had some big colonies in Asia and Africa, and they wanted to so the colonies wanted to have independence, and some of them were, so these countries, the countries that were ruling over them, didn't get the resources, and they didn't have much money, because after World War I they lost a lot of money during World War I. So they lost money, and so now they didn't have very much money, so America gave them a lot of big loans. And then the stock market crashed in America and then they didn't have, now America was the one that didn't have any money, and nobody had any money because the employers didn't have money to pay the employees, so so everyone lost their jobs. There weren't any jobs, and nobody had that much money. And so everyone people were giving out free food to people, and long lines of people waiting for free bread or soup or something like that. And so that's when the Great Depression started. And some people just didn't want a war to happen. Everyone didn't want another war, but all the dictators wouldn't let them. They were starting a war by trying to get land and stuff like that. And so some people like France, France built a huge wall of things, so that if Germany ever tried to attack them, they had this all the way across the border with them and Germany, so they'd be protected if Germany tried to attack them. And there was the League of Nations, and so the United States started it, and it was started of countries that wanted to settle their disputes and without having war. So
Was the League of Nations very successful, though?
No, because America couldn't join because Congress said no, and there was Japan, Germany, and Italy, but they all left, and because the League didn't like their ideals, so they all left, and so the League of Nations didn't really work. That's all. Goodbye. See you next time.